Hello, I'm Macienda and I'm at the corner of my desk and my bookshelf with an unannounced book review. Okay, so this is my best interpretation of April May from the book An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. This overall has to be one of my favorite novels that I have ever read. I heard this on Audible while I was also reading it in Target because I didn't have enough money to buy the book. I know you're probably like, girl, the book is only like $26. You could spare a couple change out of your paycheck. An Absolutely Remarkable Thing is a book about a girl that kind of becomes the most important person in the whole entire planet because she has discovered a statue in the middle of New York that no one has ever paid attention to before. I thought it was like a cool, edgy thing. She decided to create a YouTube video on it. Pretty much overnight, she got famous and didn't really know how to act. This book was so well written that I really have only a couple complaints. But as an author who really tries to create my own world and create my own characters, I really could sympathize with April May because I am an art major like she is in the novel. She is pretty close to my age as well. The fact that she pretty much got famous overnight, doesn't know how to act with it, gets all this new money. She, starts breaking off her friendships unintentionally. She starts pushing people away unintentionally. Like, I can really relate to her. Hank Green, I don't like what you did to April, but my heart hurt at the end of the story because I was able to just ride it out with her. I really felt her pain when she was dealing with stuff mentally. She really didn't know how to convey it to others around her. But I like the idea that this story had the whole entire message that the reason why these Carl is because it is a project that another species wants to see if we as a whole can work together to kind of solve humanity's biggest problem. And in between all of that, you got one extreme side that's saying these, whatever they are, these robots are here to destroy us, they're bad for us, they mean nothing but negative. And then you have the opposite side where April and all of her party was saying, well, mostly April was saying, no, these statues, these are here to help us bring peace and help unite us as a whole species. I really enjoyed that message very well because I would hope that if we somehow had a mysterious figure show up, we didn't know how to solve it, I would hope that we would come together as we should be coming together, mostly trying to fix the society that we have. I don't know, I don't want to spoil a lot of things. I highly recommend it to you, and the first thing I would say to you is definitely go in having no expectations. That way you don't get disappointed about where you think the story is gonna go from where it actually does go. Go in with like 0 to no expectations and you won't get disappointed. For me, when I read through the first couple chapters, I was like, okay, this is exactly where I know where the story is going. But then as I started reading it, it was one of those stories that kind of unfolded and twisted and made me think. And I really appreciate these kind of novels, especially coming from me because I am also an author. I do write my own novels and I hope to one day get to write something as amazing as this book right here, because the way that the characters are described, the way that the environment is described between the dream sequences and reality, it is beautifully written and it is a hopeful thing that I can ever hope to write in my future. As a debut novel for Hank Green, I really want to give him a huge round of applause for the way that he conveyed each of the characters, the way that he conveyed the situation that they were given, and the way that you ended the book, the way that the story was ended. My heart breaks and I can't wait to see what other pieces you, Hank Green, are going to publish in the future. This book has really been my favorite. I have listened to it a bunch of times on Audible and I am actually really happy that I had enough money to actually buy my own copy from Target in store. I am very happy to add it to my collections and I can tell this story is absolutely remarkable. And I'm not just saying that because that's the title of the book. It has everything that you could ever want in a novel. Most importantly, your heart will definitely get broken, so don't get too attached. With that being said, I will talk to you all in the next book review, and until then, bye!